what's wrong. Same thing with the Twin Towers. There was rights, and mostly there was wrongs. But anyway, and the excuse we had, like, to go into Afghanistan, excuse to go into Iraq, and so forth and so forth. Most of it's been a disaster. Vietnam was a disaster, 15 years. Oh, everybody knows the bucks and the lives that were lost. And then we pull out, of course. Amazing. Like I say, we never learned anything from the French being there. And like Afghanistan, we go in, we're going to kick out the camps and all this shit for different reasons. We're going to kick out the Taliban. Hell, just the year before, hell was given $50 million a year. We go in there, start trying to take over, bring in all kinds of freaking idiots to administer things. And boy, what a bunch of idiots. For example, the poppy seeds, cokes, plant. Afghanistan was number 8 in the world. After 2 years of us being there, supplying them all kinds of new farming equipment and everything, they become all of a sudden number 1 in the world. God, is something wrong with that? Oh, hell. Same thing was in Vietnam. We were allowed to attack certain things we weren't allowed to attack because certain large U.S. companies controlled a lot of that property and the growing and so forth. Anyway, rubber plantations, stuff like that. No big thing. Who cares? Definitely the people don't care yet. Hell, we don't care much about anything. But anyway. Now, what's this thing about? There's rumors that Biden had a secret meeting in Warsaw, Poland. Why would he have a secret meeting? And with whom? The only person that would come to mind would be Zelensky, the Ukrainian president. Why else would there be a couple of rumors of a secret meeting? I'm not sure if everybody's heard this yet, or they'll even mention it or put it on the news or anything for people to decipher. But if he did have a secret meeting, it was only one person he had it with, and that was that big mouth, phony, useless actor with no guts that the whole world is trying to make a major hero out of. That's fine. People are like that. They'll believe all the garbage that's thrown at them in this world. But like I say, if he cared about his country and his people, this thing would have never took place. It would never took place. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it, folks. We'll see how a lot more of this plays out in time as it goes along. Long as they don't have a World War III, I guess I'll be happy. But right now, these dingbat leaders around the world, boy, they are pressing. They are pressing. One mistake. One little mistake. And I think that mistake would be on NATO's, the EU, and the USA's part. Because they're already pushing too far and too fast. Because I don't think Biden would do it. Oh, Biden can sort of try to put a little scare into all of them, you know, with all this bioweapons, chemical attacks, gonna use nuclear weapons. Oh my God, that's the biggest joke of the century. But all the propaganda is out there scaring people. all over the world. It's designed to scare people, make them hate Russia more. All an excuse just for the world to learn how to hate someone they really don't have a reason to hate. Does that make sense? People, I was just talking to a couple people this morning, a couple neighbors. They believe this garbage they're hearing on TV. Russia is a terrible country. Its people are terrible. Its leaders are terrible. And they're getting all this from the lousy news. And that's a sad thing, because that's what most all the damn freaking people of the world are believing, what they hear on the lousy news. They just can't use their own imagination, can't use their own brain, can't start studying history to see what the damn problem was and what it still is. And that's all I'm asking people. Hell, you can believe what you want. But before you make up your mind, decipher things. Check on history. Check on history. Try to decipher what is garbage, what is propaganda. Just like I think they mentioned somewhere on the news this morning that those, 300 people trapped in this building, they weren't hurt from no explosion or anything. The word I got, they hurt each other trying to get the hell out of there. That's like a panic, you know what I mean? That's the information I got. That the bombing didn't hurt hardly anyone. It was the panic that those 300 people in that building was trying to get out of there before it was bombed again or whatever. So see, the news sometimes doesn't always tell the truth. Same thing with the theater or the church. Man, when Ukraine is storing weapons and military equipment into an empty building, and believe me, from the agents, there was no civilians in there, just people with guns and military equipment. And that's why it was fired on. But yet, all you hear in the news, it was a theater bomb. There was a sign that says children. A church. A schoolyard. But that's what we see. That's what we hear. And goddamn, that's what most of you believe. Anyway, folks, I'm out of here. I'm not sure if I'm finished with this. Just depends on how in the hell it goes. But so far, we'll see how it goes. Thanks, folks. Have a wonderful day, and good luck at the gas station, the food stores, and all that other good stuff. Thanks to Mr. Biden. Thank you, folks. Bye now.